going to keep building the Nobelisks today. Yeah, that's what we're going to do. Which we need to bring in the copper and sulfur, which we're going to bring in via Explorer. No, coal and sulfur, not copper. So we're going to bring them in up here. I've got some truck stations here. Now I will need to fill in the fuel. That might be... I think I'm going to have to bring this out by one. So that was there. I think it's got to be here. Because I want I'm going to put a splitter here. That's going to be an output. That can go straight up. This here, if I put something there, it's going to get... But that's okay, because that can go up there, or even... No. Because I need... I need that one to there, and that one will need to go to there. Jeez. That's a... It's going to live without that. And then there will be... So this will have to be coal then. Oh, hold on. Actually, that one needs to be coal. And I just think I made it even easier. Because it would need to be here. Yeah. To there, that goes to there, and that output sulfur is up there, and then coal goes up there. Perfect. And that's sulfur. So this is... Let's have a look at my map. Okay, so we called these unload. Unload sulfur. sulfur. So this is coal power. No, this is black powder. Sulfur black powder. Nobelisk. That's not bad. Copy that. I might do. Just grab this. And then go over here. And this can be load coal, black powder, mining. Perfect. So that's an unload. Yeah, these are unload. And this is unload. Output, I might be able to doesn't really matter. They're both going. This is the issue here, is that right. This one not a problem. Let's say we go to there. This one, okay. Yeah, this one I would put. What am I doing? I got a hotbar for this stuff. Because this is only going to be fuel. All right. We'll need some power. This one I need to avoid that. Alright, and then I was thinking, well actually, you know, let's go up. Here would be a good spot to go up. I would say here. Well, yeah, this is okay. We'll just move this. And we'll have it not there. Rightio, and that. Okay, so then here, so can I still come up here? I don't. Oh. No, I think he's fine. Yeah, because we've kind of got that in the road, so I reckon if you were to come up here and here, and they're gonna go that oh no, not like that, like this and this, and then that, like that, that one, like that. That's good. And then okay, so this is going to be pairs. So I'm going to have this and this. And no, that's not going to work, is it? What is it? Oh yeah, that's actually going to work really well. So a pair there. Is that right? No. Two. Another one. There. Let's just change my belt speeds. I want to have that on 4 and that on 3. Give me my statue back. that one here, I think. Because if I was to have that's right. So what I can do here is I could make that a blueprint. And the way to do it is like this. I load up my assembler by 2. I had this like that, and I had that splitter was roughly there. So that one I want that to be there. Do that, and that, like that. Then I can, I'm just going to save this as outside belts 4 high. So this is the outside belts conveyor lift. Outside conveyor lifts for 2 assemblers 4 high. I'm going to go logistics, spirals, input signals. See, I feel like this goes with conveyor. No, let's just add a conveyor lift. So we're going to add it there. Rightio. Then get rid of all of this. I should be able to place that down and just hook up the lifts to it. Rightio. So blueprints, logistics, facing this way, and the belt. So this goes there. Nice and quick. Like that. Bob's your uncle. Or your mother's brother. Then we're going to have, I'm going to do G'day, Morgantic. How you going? Hey, Bob. That's right. You heard it here, right? And I could, and then, so then I want to have all these belts split. So I would have what's happening today, Morganti? So there. That goes there. Got a slight headache lingering in the background. Hope that doesn't manifest. Apart from that, doing good. How about you? I'm well, thanks. Worked on a video earlier today. Yeah, got another tutorial video out. All about the alien megafauna. It's very nice weather outside, so the perfect days for spending the day playing games and watching videos. That's right. That's right. So that would be okay. So on my spreadsheet, this is all my black powder. There's only 10 machines. If I go back to my overview sheet and go to my black powder, then I can go along and see The maximum sulfur is 48 and the maximum coal is 48. So it's all just going to be Mark 1 belts. So that is that. That's what I want. To there. To there. And then this will be there. Right, I'm going to put that'll go to there, and then so this I'm going to keep it to here. There. All right, if the that's right, this was going to come up. So I reckon if I did perfect. Yep, that's what I want. So I'm going to make these all Mark 1. So I'm going to put one can go that way. That's going to clip. One that way and then one that way. So then that can go... Oh, I need iron plate. How could I run out? I'll be glad when I get that dimensional depot. Okay, so this one would go that, and this one would go like that. That looks good. One more. Yeah. And then this. Perfect. Alright, that should be... Now that power... Don't like how the power nipples work like that. I need to grab that to there. Now that get to there. Oh, it's got to go through that. No. That's better. Right, it's a load, that's an unload, and that's an unload. That's very nice. No, goes around like that. You know what? We need some tarp, maybe? I can still get fall down in there, but it's a Stops you walking backwards. I mean, the other way is the modern railing. That might be better, I think. If you manage to fall through that gap, small gap, it's certainly a you problem. That's what everyone in an OHS report writes down. Zatani, hello, welcome. How are you today? I think that's better. I think that needs to be ionized fuel's not bad, but sulfuric acid yellow. FFF70. Is that right? 0, 0. We're going to save that as sulfuric acid with foundation frame. Yeah, that's much better. I like that. Yeah. So now all of these machines I think what I'm going to do is where's my architecture, logistics, input sign, actually I want one that's I didn't make one. Input sign ground. I didn't. Let's go do that. Or yeah, something like this. I'm actually going to do 3. That. And that. Yep. And this will be, for this case, it's black powder. And this, for this one, it's Nobelisk. And then this one here will be coal at 10 and 10. They're all the same for this type of setup. So this is input sign, ground, assembler. So now perfect. All right, each one's going to be different. Different numbers but the same product. Need some more quartz. Yeah, I feel all those railings all need to be yellow. Right, so this one should automatically be correct. This one is going to be for explosive rebar. And these will be 5. I'm going to do all this, well actually, 30, 33.4%. Yep, this one will be cluster Nobelisk. And that will be 7.5. Which is 50%. Something you can do, which I haven't done for a while, is you can minimize the recipes in the machines. And it will remember it when you go to the next machine. And yes, I know you can copy and paste, but in this case, this is easier for me. Okay, let's do... And then go to here, do that. 0.51. Right. Let's go back a step. Plus the Nobelisk. Done that one. The next one is smokeless powder. No, the next one is you need, so cluster Nobelisk needs a Nobelisk and smokeless powder. So you need to make black powder twice. This one is I probably could have typed it all by now. Oh, it's already on 10, you idiot. Oh dear. Yeah, that's that one done. And then there's rifle ammo. You think the game's lag? The game sound is lagging behind again. Okay, let's fix that. Thank you, Morgantic. Let's go to gaming PC and here and let's do that, and then should be a simple matter of perfect, excellent. I made a note of it too for my video editing purposes. Right, yeah. I should just make that a button that I press. Okay. Cluster Nobelisk, cluster Nobelisks, rifle ammo. These are 5. Okay, I made a mistake. It's supposed to be, make sure this is correct, 10, 5, 7.5, 5. Ammo is also 5. That's correct. That's correct. This one is homing ammo. And it is 1.35. 1.335. Point 9%. Okay, and then we've done that one, we've done that one. This is the Pulse Nobelisk. Which is 5. That one. This is the turbo ammo. At, would you believe it, 5. Rightio. And then New Nobelisk. And this one is 2.5. This one, don't know if we'll make it this factory, but we might drone it there though. Could do that. That's 16.7%. And the last one is also Nuke Nobelisk. Why is it the same rate? Let's have a look. I need a Nobelisk and I need smokeless powder, so that's why. This one's 2.5. Hold on. No. And then that would be 16.7%. Perfect. And perfect. All right. So that means here might do it here. I want to have overflow. I have it here. It's not going to be supported because I want to have it between. No. So what I would do then is we'll change this a bit. If I have a another one here. It's not close enough. No, that one's wrong. It's supposed to be there, I think. Yeah. And that one was off. Right. Hole inside of building. And hole front of building. So this one, left will be coal. Straight ahead will be overflow. And this one left will be sulfur. Straight ahead will be overflow. I think that's right. But now they're going to, no, we're just going to have to accept. I don't need that. I don't need that. And then
Buckle up, there's a raid incoming.
overflow.
Thank you, Firehammer, for the
there.
raid of 10 viewers.
Look out. What's going on? Firehammer's coming with a raid. Welcome, Firehammer. The great white north calls for the sound of clanging hammers and the roar of fiery furnaces. Join us as we raid the factories with the one and only Firehammer from the Canadian wilderness. Welcome. Folks, if you're not following Firehammer, click that little love heart symbol. You'll be it's well worth doing. Always good to hang out with. Thanks for coming in with your wonderful community, Firehammer. It's good to see you. How was your stream? Welcome, Raiders. So I did that there. Is there a belt under there? There's a belt under there. There's not a belt. Oh, is that the merger? No. The merger's there. I can. Raided into ads, I know. At least it was short ads. Well, all the things I said through the ad was wonderful about you and welcoming you in and welcoming your Raiders. How much better could you get? I've also had it when I've just started a stream. I want that there. I want that there. And that alright, so that one is definitely overflow, and the left is sulfur. Is it? Didn't I say that was coal? Or that one was... Yeah, no. Oh, I don't know. Using 1 meter foundation, figured out in order to connect two different bases together to use 2 meter or 4 makers makes it easier to connect without too much fiddling around. It's just what I like in these floors, because what happens is you end up with it's just not tall enough in the end of the day, like whatever's underneath. In the end, it all works. Alright, so that coal is this one. That's coal. Coal to the outside. Okay, so that's left is coal. And this one left is sulfur and right is overflow. Okay, and that'll head over to there. That's all of that done now. So that's all the inputs done. I might actually, all these need to go Might as well put them all in. Are they all? Oh man. Stupid question. Do you use the world grid when you build, or just go for the level you want and build? I started off on this save. I did use the world grid, yes. Not something it's something I go between on different saves. I mean, you see that tower and that platform over there? That's world grid to a specific spot that I went and checked out in another save before I started this save, so I knew where this bottom floor of all of this would start. So I built that there, and then I made a floating foundation all the way over to where this over there to start it all. And so I could have done the grid and counted and all that, but even though it's still world grid, I just did it that way. But when I'm building elsewhere on the map randomly, then yeah, I'll do the world grid so that it all links up. Apparently it's supposed to work. I've done it many different ways in many different saves. This is just temporary until these machines are actually producing for their intended purpose. But I've already, because I've spreadsheeted it all out, I'm just going to have them running all the time anyway and just sync it all. The only machine right now that's important is that one. So you planned out your entire build and found the ideal height and ran with that. Interesting way to do it and actually save you a lot of fiddling around later down the build. Yeah, well, because I know it's hard to see. I know I want to run trains. So this is the right, that over there is the right height for a train platform to be under all of this. So this bottom floor is 2 meters, but all my upper heights are all 1 meter. They should be all ready to go. Yeah, because they're all going to be overflow, that's right. Yep. I would have put the... Could have put it in if I wanted to, but I'm not going to. Not until I need to. Yeah. We need to bring in the coal and sulfur now. I see. So connecting pathway roads 2 meters with any vertical builds being for 1 meter height distance. Yeah, and yes. Yes, yeah. Because if I use a 4 meter foundation, that it would just be too much. Unnecessary, I reckon. And I'll use 4 meters at ground level because of undulating terrain. But that might completely change in the next playthrough. You never know. No playthrough is ever the same. So this is now done. Okay, so I know that. Let's fix up some of these power lines. Fix that one up. Forgot about that. So blueprints, power, assembly pole, assembler pole. Isn't it? Drop it down for that one. That one there. Where are we putting this? There. Always love watching others play. Down, interesting on how individuals solve similar or same issues. Makes one think outside or own individual boxes. Our own individual boxes. Absolutely. Yeah, 110% agree. So that would go there. That. You do that. So that to there. And we'll just get this attached. Might need to go. Yep, and then I'm gonna get rid of that. I still haven't sorted out. Oh no, that was the end of the. That was the end of the line. All right, so now. We're making all these match our blueprint design, but we couldn't do it when we originally started the factory. That goes over to there, all the way over to there to give the power to the sink. So that. Just go to the roof now. Plus 2 Connect to there. So I can get rid of that. Let's just do the power pole. And then that's the end of the line for that. Then I've got some constructors and some assemblers, so we'll use the assembler pole. Don't know if I can get the assembler pole. Maybe. Oh yeah. To nudge that one, but we'll see. That'll be fine there. What's that? That's there. Constructor will be here. And this one. Let's go with that. So that. There to there. There. And this That's so hard to tell. Right, so that should have power. Nope. I never hooked that up. It's supposed to be hooked up to something. It's gonna click if I go through there. That will go. Yeah. Just gonna make a note of that. all my videos. Right. And I do that. And then I go here. One. Right. Okay. So that should have power now. That has power. And we can get rid of these as I go. That one can go. And then so is that's the power coming in there. I may as well hook that to there. And then I can get rid of these. Get rid of this too. I don't need that one there. Everything's still working. Cool, okay, so I've sorted the power out. I'm going to put, let's go get some coal so I can put in those fuel. Preload the fuel tanks. And I'm just going to drop the other two here in case I need them. No, actually I will use those for the vehicles to start off with. Alright, okay, so I'm ready. We have to plan to bring in coal and sulfur. Coal is going to come from coal's going to come from here. And sulfur is going to come from here. So the sulfur is going to come in this side here. So it's going to come this way. Now, I'm going to have to raise this. It only needs to be, well, there's going to be an O and N. Oh, geez. I'm going to go through there. Let's just map the journey out before I start making changes. So, an explorer will get under that. It will not get under this. So move those two belts up. What a headache. I think I've got another idea. Right, so the sulfur is there, but that's where it's going to come up over there. You must have got beaten by a spider or something. It's a very annoying hatcher. So I could come up here. This might be the way to come up. There's another one there. Explorer comes up here. Smashes the barrel nut bush. Comes down here. Through the Nobelisk rocks. Through the gas rocks. The road's there. So I could or I could come up this way here. And the road's there. Yeah, that's good there. think so. I think that's right. That's what we're going to do. Don't need any of that right now. All right. Yeah, and then this, I can lift this up. That's not a problem. I'll do that now. Get this down to here. Now that is going to connect. Still going to leave that there, I reckon. Connect it like that. The support. Yep. Cool. As cool as they looked, they're in the way of my traffic. Okay, so we'll be able to go this way. Be able to drive in this way. Perfect. Come around this way. Go through my... I could even go this way. Yeah, I can go this way and this way. Either or other, it doesn't matter. This way is probably because it'll come into here and then come in there and then out that way, so that works really well. So let's get rid of this here. So I'm going to that for the moment. This here isn't an issue because we'll come in. I'll leave that gap there for an entrance. I'll just put that in just to see what it looks like. Getting distracted. It looks much better with the yellow. Possibly do that as painted beams. Okay, that's good because I didn't need to tear down because exiting here, the coal, I'll come in with the coal and the coal would come in here. Opposite out this way. Probably. That as well. Because the sulfur exits out that way and we'll head off that way. Coal is coming from that way. Let's go back over here. So what I'll do is, Let's do this. So it's foundations. We got some ramps. Probably the 2 meters. Silly goose. I'm gonna change. I'll blueprint it later, but for now, put a small concrete pillars. Yeah, let's do. Oh, it's got to be there, doesn't it? Is the. Let me think about this for a sec. Doesn't have to, I can change it later. But it needs to be, yeah, okay, so it's got to be here. Yeah, so that there. Geez, you can really place the statue very high. So I want one of these. Yeah, that's what I want. And then if I do this, over to here. That's not what I wanted, but that is where I want it. No. That's where it needs to be there. Yep. We'll deal with the power later. And then the small concrete pillar in the middle. Now I can get rid of that. Oh, I will have to do something about the power. Kelly, hello. What's going on? What's up, long time man? Good to see you again. How you been? I'm going to put that. And then go to there. And I can go to there. And get rid of that. And that's not much being playing loads of Minecraft lately in me. Well, I've been back in as Satisfactory since 1.1 dropped. And since 1.0 dropped, yeah. Then yeah, pretty much all since then. That's all I've been doing. Played a few other games as they come and go, but yeah, apart from that, not much. What about yourself? Now let's do. I want to make some signs as well. Where are we? Architecture, no. Special, a blueprint. Come here, and we're just going to put a metal beam. A design. Yeah, I should play Satisfactory again, but I don't know. I don't feel like it. 1.1 is definitely worth having a bit of fun with if you're into that. There's a lot of extra stuff on 1.0 that makes it really nice. Yeah. But yeah, Minecraft sounds good. Oh, hold on. I didn't connect this up. Emergency. What's that? It would have only backed up. Did it back up at all? Backed up a little bit in the machines. No, actually, it's yeah, perfect. Yeah, Jude, I'll see. I need to play a lot of games still. Yeah, it's true. Satisfactory is a quite intensive number of hours. No, I didn't get the ports because I got distracted. Why do you rotate the sign? Which way is the right way? Right, so everyone, so that's pointing that way, and that's pointing that way. Perfect. At the moment, a lot of Minecraft. Yep, I hear you. It's a pretty addictive game. I think I'll put a base on it. Morgantic totally agrees. Gotta go. Sorry, I couldn't stay for long. That's fine. Thanks for dropping in and saying hi. Appreciate it. So, architecture. Science. We'll do that. Road sign direction. All right. So now, what we can do is if I go with, no, let's choose a different. This one here. Yep. And we go blueprints, architecture, road signs. So I can put this here. It tells you which side I need to be putting the car on. When I'm driving around. this correct. This is this way, yeah, so I reckon one of the main reasons I'm doing this is because I'll forget halfway through trying to record the path where I'm actually supposed to be going. So if I do this, at least I've got a fighting chance. Oh shit! I was not ready for that. Where's the fifth one, hey? Alright, it'd be nice if we had some Nobelisk, we could get rid of some of these rocks, but we do have the Explorer, so that shouldn't matter. Now I need to bring power across. So I know where I'm going now. By berry bush, I'll run you up and over, no doubt. I mean, not berry bush. What do I call it? Bush. Anyway. Beryl nut bush. Okay, I think that's good. You're just going to get run over there, you know. I think that'll be good. Good enough. So, Nope. Go drop off those remains. We'll go and run the power over there. Soon we're going to have a crap ton of DNA coupons. That should have been in my hand earlier. Hey, have I got stuff in the back of here? I forgot about that. So I've got that I don't need on me. Okay, power. Let's go. Can't remember how many I could run of these. I thought it was maybe 8. Do one more, and then put this one like that. And then one of these here. That's right, and the ladder has to be I don't know whose bounding box you think you're in, but you're alright by me. And then still that one to go. That's right, we've got to fix the base. Get rid of this. Two, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So it's got to get down to there. If I do that to there, and if we put I reckon that to there. No, we need to rotate this. So the easiest way to do this is let's say I want it to be roughly there like that, and then I'll get rid of that, that, and get this here. I need to get rid of this. I'm looking forward to vertical nudging. Let me tell you. It's going to make this stuff dead easy. Not that that was hard, but let's get rid of that. Over to here, and then we'll put this there, and this is much better. Yep. That's going well. Now we can just shoot straight across. We'll end up over there. How are we going on the map? This, yeah, we don't need to put a radar tower here. Yeah, rightio. So pull out this one. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and I reckon what we're going to do is try and do that, that. And let's put one there. Perfect. I'll live with that. And we might just put one over here. Like that. Yep, that's it. Smoking, how you going? Me and the missus are doing well, thank you. Hope the same for you. What do we work on? Is this still 1.1 experimental? No, it's not 1.1. I don't really have anything to do in 1.1, to be honest. Like, I prefer to be playing this playthrough, and I've got in mind what 1.1 entails, so that really helps. So we're just working on Nobelisks at the moment. Once it comes live, then I'm looking forward to making a few changes. You checked it out. There's a few factories you need to change. Awesome. And then the input. Nah, we've got options. Alright, and then probably just have to get rid of this. And probably not. Let's have a look. I reckon yeah, this is where vertical nudging would be awesome. Because I can't get it down. Can't get it deep enough. Although, if I just do this. There we go. Beautiful. Then our truck station. you go. Yeah. And now this, straight into the input. And we're just going to get 120 per minute to start off with. It'll be alright. Next is, this is our load station, and this is load sulfur black powder. Because I think on the map, now I might have changed that on the map. I put, so they don't have to specifically be Nobelisk. They're just black powder. Yeah. We can do a vehicle trip now. And then, yeah, I think so. I haven't got my stupid things with me. My zipline tool. Come on, you should be able to parachute up a hill, up a inclined surface. You've done it before. There we go. Up this one. Yep. Up that one. Okay. Still about 450 megawatts of not used power. I need 5 crystal oscillators, 5 motors. Oh, I can make one. I can make 2. Now let's do the trip for sulfur. See if we can record it first go. Yeah, I think we're just going to do that. Wish me luck. Leave it on the foundations. I'm not seeing path nodes. I'm not recording. I'll have to delete some of those nodes, but that's okay. I should have done the coal path first because I don't have any coal right now to power the trips, so I won't activate it. Is that fluffy dice on the front of my... There is. It's fluffy dice hanging from the front of my Explorer. Right. Save. Tooth and nail. Evening, I see you're on the right side of the road. Actually, I'm on the left side of the road. Sulfur. Or black powder. Look. I've never noticed that before. Fluffy dice. Just check something here. It's very important. Looks like they've got the... correct orientation of the digits on the dice. All sides sum up to 7. These are important things to check. Can't let devs get away with stuff. So I've got that ready to go. I'm going to go and fix up that. There's a couple of things I want to fix up actually. It's here. Let's go get my zipline tool. How are you today, Tooth and Nail? We're just playing a bit of playthrough on 1.1 so far, so good. Excellent. Awesome. A lot of funky things in 1.1, for sure. Just in time. Okay, so over here, I got bumped by these guys. I was coming around here, and I got pushed back. So I reckon I'm going to get rid of that one and that one. And then that should be okay. I'm happy with everything else. So we've got the sulfur. We just need to do the coal now. I might pace it out, but it might be a tomorrow stream thing, to be honest. Well, not tomorrow, but our following stream. That looks like a bunny rabbit with its ears back. Or maybe I'm just seeing things. Take that, Explorer. Morgantic's like, yep, it does. I think it's just the shadows at night time. Oh. And we're down. Oh, there you go. I'm not sure if my credit code's still active. Oh, sorry, Holgus, I really missed your message and Morgantic sorted it out. Do I have an Epic Games credit code? There you go. See how that goes. It may not be active because I didn't... Oh, actually, no, I think I have. Anyway, if it doesn't work, I'm sure there'll be someone else streaming. It's actually really cool having... there you go, Morgantic was working a couple of weeks ago. I'll need to check it then. It's really good buying it from Epic because in Epic you can run the Steam, you can run experimental and live. They're two separate games, two separate installs, so it's really easy to switch backwards and forwards. So this is coal. So where am I? I'm over here. I probably could do a straight road all the way across here, I reckon. Where am I? Yeah, I don't know how I missed your message because it's in a big first time chat. Obviously I was very focused on my activity. Done. It worked. Excellent. Thank you very much. And oh, I'm glad you got it sorted. Alright, if that's the case, I reckon... Got him. I reckon then we'll run the road along here. She's all round.
Hey, Smackin', you just gotta follow.
Thank you, Hologus1, for the follow.
And a follow. Awesome. Thank you very much. Hope you're enjoying today's entertainment. Okay, so this would work because we could do the road from here. So I would have, if we shot straight across, center. Chainsaw, yeah. Technically, go there. I don't need. Yeah, actually, I do. Yeah. That way, that's that way. And still actually that one that way. And this is asphalt. Like so. At some point we're going to have to support all this. Funny how the trees are a different colour in that light. Can't get me if you can't get to me. They really want to get me. You can be unauthorized all you want. This road's going to be passed perfectly around this rock. Almost perfectly. Of course I'm out of concrete and I don't have my Explorer. But I did park it nearby. Oh. Oh, that dealt with that. It's funny, they when they hurt you, they stop you from parachuting. Same happens in fly mode. Ah, interesting, Gazelle H. I've been using it for a karate build, and any damage or contact with anything automatically switches off fly mode. Gotcha. And good evening indeed. How are you today, guys? I'm well. How are you and Randy's? Well, Randy's having a snooze right now. But yeah, we're doing well. But yeah. Finished a video earlier today on the alien megafauna. So that one's on YouTube now. Can't go that way. Can't go that way. We've got to fix. So the only thing I didn't do well in this was the height of the belts. No way. No, I'll be trapped if I go this way. There's no way out. we're going to fix that. When 1.1 comes, we'll, because I want to use conveyor wall holes all the way up and down there. 1.1 works perfectly for this playthrough. It's almost like I knew it was coming, but how could I know? That's the question. Oh, that will get destroyed at some point. Well, once we finish making Nobelisks, we'll destroy that. Right now it looks like a wet turd. Oh, you know what? That needs to be a... That's a YouTube thumbnail if I've ever seen one. So I reckon we might go over this. Need a... What do you reckon? Well, I'll just put this here so I can copy it. Yeah, I think we'll do all of them. And then we'll just get the just get this and just patch up these ones. Yeah, that's much better. That's good because our coal is just there. So I reckon if we come, that's actually, this is actually lined up really well for some other resources in the future. But they might be coming on a train and that'll be underneath. Deal with that. So maybe here, I think here would be a good place to stop it. Like that. So well then I would still have this. Put no, how will we do this? I think we'll bring it up to here. And we'll have, I've got iron here, but we'll have the we'll put the truck station, we'll use this as an anchoring point perhaps. Pure iron, no, will be very handy in the future, but we'll probably train a lot of this stuff in the future. Yeah, so let's say we go here. Just put some pillar supports. Oh, what about a oh, I didn't mean to do that. It's too quick. That's pretty close. I just need to get my line of sight. There we go. And I reckon it needs to be lined up there. No, I need stairs right. So to there and there. How do you get the beam to rotate? So Glad, how you going? Just have to accept it. As long as they're both the same. Which they're not. Match. That's what I want. There we go. I don't know. That's a bit weird. Start from the top of the beam. Evil. Thanks for that. I'll have to try that again. Next time I come across that, I'll try it. Smacking doing a bit of base design. Call the press. Looking good. Thank you. Well, we're just over here getting coal at a truck station, and you know, things are going to look good. Let's say we'll grab. Doesn't matter which one we take it from. What am I missing? The creature in the way, that's what I'm missing. Gonna change my hotbar 3 and 4. Go, and then let me just put this there. Okay, so if you put a truck station here, the input, oh, you know what? I really don't, I think center it. That's what we're going to do. And then we can do like that. The incoming, we can do whatever we want. So let's put a say we bring it in. I'm going to bring it in from that way. I think that's should probably. Okay, yep, I was right the first time. And then we'll put our right, we'll have to bring power here. What we'll do is I'll run power to there. Is that going to run through? It's down. You can do it on the other side. Go. Yeah, I thought I was a bit off there. All right. This. That's a hard one to see. Got that right. I'm busy, can't you see? Short viewing tonight, Smirk. Enjoy the rest of your stream. See you next time. No worries, Gaz. Thanks for hanging out. We'll chat to you later. I should run the stairs down to here as well. Because right now I've got nowhere to get up. Except running around. Isn't a big deal. Alright, that'll do. Nom 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 nom. Alright, our power. Is it? Doing. Right, we're going to put that there. That can connect to the power pole. I think we'll do it this way. And then we'll put our this is the only thing I don't like about this is it's flips. So I think what I might do is put it if I put it a bit over. Oh, come on. It's got less clipping if it's there. I don't know how much you can do in that situation. We might change that later. For now, it's about as best as we're going to get. Can't really remember how far we can go. How about we put one in the middle of the gas and see how that goes. Actually, the gas stops about here. I think I could have got a lot further, to be honest. So let's try here. This one here. Oh, I ran a wire. go get some. Hold on. That'll help us. I think that's enough. Yep. Oh yeah. Too long. I've got. Put it in, and then we'll hook up to the some power there. I think is where we'll get it from the moment. And then I reckon if we put this we'll put one here. I think this will be the spot. And then we'll get access to maybe put power right there. Anywhere along there maybe. Probably even just that, I think we'll be fine. Just reclaim some wire from these. Perfect spot for it. That down in there. Yeah, it's not clipping now. Right, that's power. Perfect. Well, all I've got to do is build a another one of those, do that trip, and we'll be right. For this one, let's finish the trip here. Alright. Start that again. Thought I could have gone one more further, but no. Start it here. No. Go. We'll launch it up here over our little hump. Not as climatic as I thought it would be, but anyway. Right, return trip. Oh. Fuck. Ah! What about we can fix this. Alright. No, we can't. I think I got the other one first go. Too much of a lead foot. Alright. Get your head in the game, Smirkin. Don't be rushing through intersections wildly. Yeehaw. I'm going to save that as low coal for black powder. And enable autopilot. I'm going to grab a drink. I'll be back in a sec. Right here. Where is it? There it is in the distance. Yeah, I see it launch.
Buckle up, there's a raid
Nice.
incoming.
Thank you, Spongelet, for the raid of 62 viewers.
Look out! Sponget's coming in with a raid. 62 awesome viewers incoming. Welcome. Welcome, Sponget. Welcome, Raiders. Folks, if you're not following Sponget, you need to. Click that love heart. Drop them a follow. You won't be disappointed. Subliminator's coming in with a raid. Welcome. How are you? Good to see you. Sponget's got his claws out. Bit of a crab wave. We're just watching this explorer come in. Bringing some coal into my truck station here. This is for black powder. Yorkville, hello, welcome. So that coal will be feeding this. So now I've got coal for that. We're going to go and enable this one to go and get the sulfur. And now we have our black powder coming in. Do the trucks work well for you? You've just got to be sensible with them. And what I mean by sensible is, you see how slow I'm coming in here into the station? If you just drive flat out and then want to turn left and turn left where you want to turn, you're not going to, that's not how the path is recorded. The path is recorded every time you, I'll show you on my other vehicle here. So I'm using Explorers just because I'm demonstrating that multiple vehicles can do the same task. But what I mean is, I dropped a node, I dropped a node, I dropped a node, I dropped a node. Right? Now, if I travel much slower, a node is dropped in the same amount of time. Doesn't matter how fast or slow you're going, a node will always be dropped in that same amount of time. So the faster you're going, the more distance there is between nodes. If you slow down at a corner where you want to turn, then more nodes get put in that time frame, and then you get a better path being created, which means that the trucks are going to work more reliably. Colin, how are you going? Welcome. Good to see you. Alright, so now we have, just waiting for that, but some of that burnout as well. I mean, I can't disagree with you there. While we're waiting for that sulfur to come, I'm just going to change the colour of these. I should do it in the in my blueprints as well, to be honest. Oh gee, that's a bright yellow foundation. Not making our foundations that colour, let me tell you right now. Right, this is all. I've got 10 separate black powder assemblers for 10 separate production lines that require it. At the moment, it's only for Nobelisks. That thing isn't an XR8 or an SSU, that is true. It used to have a nicer sounding engine. So we're waiting on the sulfur. Tomorrow, the next stream, we're going to set up I need to get the steel pipes made. Here comes the sulfur now. Yeah, next stream it'll just be, I'll have to hook up some iron over there at the coal, drive another tractor of coal over, belt the iron pipe, belt the pipes to there, and then belt the pipes into here up to there, and I'll have Nobelisks made. That'll be the next stream. They do work a lot better than they used to, the vehicles. Maybe it's just I'm using the Explorer there, but the tractor was very similar. I'm using tractors for the coal. You probably can't see them there, but there's 2 tractors running backwards and forwards. But I mean, that never stops working. That's been working non-stop, that setup. So they must be working. I remember the vehicles being glitchy. Yeah, I remember you could just bump the elbow of a truck and it'd fly across the map. I'm not sure if tractors will render at this distance. They should do. Thinking spec, Subliminal, I reckon you appreciate, possibly get a laugh. I'm planning to track my little Swift and not even a turbo, just a regular 1.2 litre with natural with CVT. Green stuff brake pads are in the Mahal as I speak. Wow. Oh look, there you go, there's a tractor coming in the distance there. Wow, that one's floating. Look at it. How bizarre. No, I mean, it's all working. Go for it. That's it. Why not? You only live once. Alright, we've got sulfur coming in. Man, these staircase catwalks are excellent for launching you. And then also I've got all these other ones set up they're just going to go straight to the sink for the time being until I have what I need, until their purpose becomes available. Fully expect to be the slowest car on track and not planning to thrash it at all. Just want to learn how to drive my car smoothly without speed limits. That's pretty cool. Yeah, racing would be good fun, I reckon. In the right, correct professional situation. The old load balancing takes its time. Well, theoretically, these ones should be working first. There they go. Bye. Bye, back powder. Before they hit the sink, I'm going to steal a few for research purposes. And without getting chased down the freeway at high speed by the cops once was enough for that. Trucks are good for that these days. Should be more of them, yeah. It's not a cheap sport though. Aim to make yourself a better driver for everyday street driving. Well, there's nothing wrong with that. So I think I'll get 100 and then that'll be enough. These two will always get past me. No, they won't. Oh, those two got past me. Oop. Lost one. 99, one more. Nice. It's not cheap because there aren't many of them. If there were more tracks, you'd think it would get cheaper for day runs, yeah. Yeah, it's not just that, it's your insurance and all that stuff too. And regulation, making sure your vehicle meets regulations as well. And then your safety equipment. There's a lot to it. Any of those overclocked? No, they're all underclocked. If you only, well, actually, none of them, only one of them's at 66.7%. That's the fastest one. 33, 50, 33, yeah. There's 10 of them. So they're actually going a bit slow. I'll get my car past there. Actually, yeah. Okay, that's why they were looking like they weren't coming out as fast as they should have. Yeah, exactly. Nah, your eyes were spot on there. I believe I'd be allowed to run my car completely stock, although I'm swapping the brake pads to make sure I don't accidentally melt them. Oof. I mean, for day runs, to allow regular street vehicles, owners risk, of course, just to get on the track is bad enough. All right. I think that's going to be it for today, to be honest. I'm a bit worn out. Put that away. That. Unfortunately, I know you all just came in on a raid or two. So sulfur, I need that. I could do that soon, but I'm not going to wait. I'm going to wait until I've got the stuff. And that one we will do soon as well, after I do a bunch of stuff. But I have the 100 I need for that research. So that we'll put in that box there. All right. It's just answering selects. Yeah, no, I get it. Yep. It's hard when you have conversations to go multiple directions in Twitch chat, isn't it? Oh, hold on. How many coupons have we made today? 9. Pretty good. We made about 8 or 9 every 2 hours. 4 hours we made 9 coupons. There you go. Okay, so in today's episode we continue with the Nobelisks. Most of it was spent connecting the coal and the sulfur and the roads. There's a couple of things we made a sign blueprint and a couple of others. And it was basically running the power and those sorts of things and getting all that set up. But we now have the black powder being made, and the next episode we'll be able to have the Nobelisks start getting made, which is awesome. We just have to make the steel pipe and hook it all up. Pretty straightforward by the sounds of it. Have a good morning, afternoon, evening and night. I look forward to seeing you soon. Bye.